morning. Welcome back to Knit Happens with Pam. Today is Saturday, February 21st. Yep, Saturday, February 21st. Here in New Jersey, 40 degrees out currently at 10:15 in the morning. So, since I was here last, I don't think much has happened. My hand's still trying to heal. Having a lot of pain, but I guess it takes some time for that. I don't think much else happened other than just work and knitting, mostly work. I know the last time I was on, I had mentioned I was going in, I think I was 3 years in for podcasting, but no, this month was my second year in. So it was my second year for podcasting. So that's that. The one thing did happen. My husband and I celebrated our 28th wedding anniversary on January 7th. We went out for a nice dinner, came home, watched a movie. That was pretty much it. We watched this movie. He started to watch, I was knitting, and he was in this movie. He put it on. I think it had already been in for so long, like 15, 20 minutes in the movie when he turned it on. So it caught my interest. I like paranormal type of movies, scary movies like that. So this movie was called Hereditary. Quite interesting. Had some good jump scares. Crazy. I'm hoping they come out with a sequel because it left me wondering a lot. So hopefully they can do that, and I will watch that if they come out with it. So we'll see. I did forget to bring something with me. I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, I'm back. So I'll get right down into the knitting. So I was saying before how I was determined that I was going to start keeping track. Guess what? I did. So, since I was here last, I don't even know what episode this is. You know what? I should probably check that. I think it's, am I on 27, maybe? Okay, we are on episode 27. So, this is my first episode for the year. I currently have one finished object. I am not wearing any knits today, but I do have a finished object. I showed this the last time. I don't think I was very far with it. I did finish it on January 14th. I started December 27th, finished January 14th. This is the Southwood sweater by Galt House of Yarn. Now, before I think I said Gate House of Yarn, I was wrong. It's Galt. You know, when you get old, your eyesight starts to go, and yeah, my eyes are not good to begin with. So this is the Southwood that I made for my grandson. I did not block it. It is finished. I don't know if I need to block it or not. I'm not sure. I'm proud of how it turned out. I really like it. The yarn I used is Lion brand Schitt's Creek yarn. The colorway is called Finding David. So it's a gray color. Finding David is a worsted weight yarn. I used my Chalgu needles US 6 and US 8. I started with, of course, you start from the collar and you work your way down. I started with a German twisted cast on, followed the directions from there, and this is the sweater for my grandson, so I can't wait to send that to him in Vermont. The pattern is Free on Ravelry, and I really enjoyed knitting this. This was very, very enjoyable. Although, you know, when you get to the sleeves, it's like, am I ever going to finish the sleeves? Finally. So I'm very happy with that. So that's it on finished objects. So I'll go into my whips. And again, I talked about this in December that Cozy Up Knits was starting their newest MCal for January 1st. I don't know how many they're in now for they're doing this. It's a yearly thing. I didn't do the first couple, I don't think, but I've done the past, this will be 3 now for me. Plus I went back and did one from a prior year. So this is really my 4th shawl from their MCal. This MCal is called Mini Me. I used Woolen Women Fibers yarns. I'm sorry about the glare from my glasses, but I need them. Or you're going to see me doing a lot of squinting. So this is Woolen Women Fibers yarn. Colorways are Precious Stone, Orange Orchards, Semi-Precious, Fingering Weight yarn, Superwash Merino nylon. The Precious Stone and Semi-Precious is 75-25, and the Orange Orchards is 80-20. This pattern is on Ravelry, Canadian dollars $6.95. I think US is $5.19. So we are on clue 3. Get that out. Oh, which bag? What row? Oh, here it is. All right, so we're on clue 3. If you're watching, this will be a spoiler because I am going to show where I'm at. I am not done entirely with clue 3. I wound up getting behind. I made some mistakes. Therefore, it went into timeout for a few days until I decided I wanted to try to pick it up again and figure out what I did or fudge it, because pretty much I had to fudge what I messed up. As long as at some point I'm on the right stitch count, that's okay. Because where the mistakes are made, you're not going to see it when you wear it, so I'm not going to worry about it, because I almost frogged it. I was getting so discouraged. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I did it. I persevered. So, again, we are on clue 3. So I'm going to go upside down here from where I'm at. So if you are watching and you don't want to see this, just pause or fast forward or do whatever you have to do, because I'm going to show what I have. So this is where I'm at. It is growing and growing and growing and growing. I love the colors. I think they work very well together. So this is what it's looking like. So I am now right here. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so this was on, oh shoot. I want to say US 4 needle, a long cord, red lace Chowgu. I believe it is a size US 4. So that's currently on my needles. I need to get a lot more done before I can start the next clue tomorrow, which will be clue number 4. I do have a good chunk of section to go on, but we'll see how I make out. Okay, that's that. All right. So then I started on January 16th, after I finished my grandson's Southwood sweater. I decided I wanted to make one for myself. And I have that here. Again, this is a free pattern on Ravelry, Southwood by Galt House of Yarn. Now it's going to be hard to spread this out because it's tight on the needles right now. Let's see if I can figure this out where I'm at. Okay. So this is where I'm at. I can't spread the needles out, so I'm getting close to where I split for the armholes. I'm really liking this. So this yarn I used is Big Twist Tweed yarn. I do have that here, right? Yep. It's Big Twist Tweed that I purchased from Joann Fabrics. and the colorway is navy. It is a, I would say, it says it's a 4 medium yarn weight, so I'm going to guess it's a worsted. It's 97% acrylic, 3% viscose. It is 170 grams for 6 ounces, 382 yards. And the recommended needle sizes are 7 and 8, which I'm using the same. I'm using a 6 and an 8. The 6 for the ribbing at the collar and the sleeves, and the US 8 for the rest. And it is machine wash, dry flat. And that's pretty much it that we can say about this yarn. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this. I'm hoping to have a big oversized sweater. I am knitting the extra large because I do want it big. I just want a big sweater to throw on. So I'm really liking this. I cannot wait till it's done. It's all that I can do to not knit on the shawl right now. So I'm going to keep knitting on the shawl, but I really want to knit more on this. But we'll see. So that's what I have for my knitting. I don't really have much else happening. I have one piece of mail to show, and that is from my Woolen and Fibers Patreon minis that I receive every month. I'm just opening them now. I did not look at them yet. So this is called, I don't know if it's just one. Okay, it's taped. Let's see if I can untape it. It says silver, but there's probably more to it. And I'm not going to try to rip it off right now. But these are the colors that I received. Pretty yarns. I love all my Woolen Women Fibers yarns. Yeah, I love them. Very nice. So that'll go in with the rest of my minis. Still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I know some things that I can do with the minis, but I don't know. I'm looking for that one special project that I want to use it on. We'll see. I don't think there's anything more I can talk about. I just wanted to try to get on at least once a month. I'm going to try. Hopefully the weather will stay mild here, because if we start getting a lot of snow, I'm going to be working a little bit more, so I won't have as much time. But hopefully that won't happen, but we'll see. So I don't know what else I can say today other than thank you for stopping by again for my episode 27. It is a new year. I have so many things that I want to knit on. The book that my husband gave me for Christmas, there's a lot in there that I would like to start. But there's also things that I still have to finish, like my daughter's socks. Paula, I will get them done. Yes. But my hand did kind of throw me off a little bit on that because it was a little bit hard to knit on them when I had the brace on. No excuse. I need to work on it again. Excuse me. What else? What else can I say? Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I'm looking for some comments from you. If there's any patterns you can suggest for me to use up some minis, I'd be loving to hear about them. I think that's it. I hit the bell, like, subscribe. Check out all the other knitting podcasts that I watch. Needles at the Ready, Cozy Up Knits, Woolen Women Fibers. Oh, you know who I was watching too? Cabin Boy Knits. Been enjoying them. And Les Garçons. I really just started watching them. I'm really enjoying them. I've been binging their podcasts when I can. Those two guys they're phenomenal knitters. Oh my gosh, their projects and their yarn dyeing. And also Kevin and Ray, same thing. gorgeous. They have some gorgeous projects. You need to check them out if you haven't. I'm pretty sure you have. They're not unfamiliar to the knitting world. Kevin's doing his dyeing of yarn. Very nice. I have to get more from him. I do have at least one skein from him that I purchased. I want to get more, but I do have a lot here. And this isn't the only place I have yarn. I have more yarn downstairs. So I have to really be careful because I need to knit more with what I have before I can buy more. That doesn't mean I won't buy more, but you know how it goes. I just want to cast on everything right now. I'm just in the mood to knit. So check out all of those podcasts. I will list them. And I guess that's it for me today. So thanks for popping in for episode 27. I will see you next time on Knit Happens with Pam. And I promise I'm going to keep up with this. Okay? Alrighty. Bye.